Ill Sound Radio, we back in the building. We got our special guest in here, Don P.
Yo.
What up? All right, the first thing I'm going to ask you is, how are you able to just shift names so effortlessly?
Obviously, I ain't, because you steady calling me my old name.
But I can't see myself saying Don of CashOverClout, because that just takes too long.
Not really, you know what I'm saying? The supporters, they don't feel like it's too long, but at the same time, I can't even act like you're not a supporter because you've been around Canada since the beginning, you feel me? So, I mean, I don't be tripping when it's somebody like you that say Don P or Don Perignon or whatever. I don't really trip because, like I said, you was around before the whole CashOverClout movement even hit, so I don't really trip. But anybody else, I definitely be like, no, it's Don and CashOverClout, G, like, you know what I'm saying? So,
how did the CashOverClout get brought about?
It basically started when Spike Lee came here and did that movie,
Chiraq.
And, yeah, the Chiraq movie, and basically everybody was trying to get their music on the soundtrack or whatever. So somebody came up with the bright idea, basically to basically make like a bunch of fake soundtrack playlists on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then basically niggas, I can't even cuss on here, can I?
Go ahead, you go.
All right, so basically, the fake playlist was taking people music, putting the music on the playlist, and all of the artists, they never gave their permission or none of that. They just, once they found out that their music was on these playlists on iTunes and all of that, and that their music was getting sold without their permission, they was just like, okay, we must be making noise, you feel me? So I'm like, bro, like, you not even seeing no money from none of that. They just stole your music. You ain't gave them no permission. They ain't reached out, asked you nothing. So I'm like, is you in this for the money, or do you just want like some clout, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, I came up with the CashOverClout name, you know what I'm saying? So basically, all me and the guys, we was just like running through the streets saying it. I had my little brother and them, they was tagging up buildings and walls with the name. We was just throwing shows, throwing parties, just going crazy, you know what I'm saying? I came with the merch, and then it just started taking off, you know? So basically, yeah.
Hey, that's I like that idea. You know, I would have never expected nothing like that. But how did that Chiraq movie, was you going for it like, all right, I'm pushing hard for this, then you just basically throw yourself back like, man, this ain't even what it seemed?
Basically, I was really only trying to get my song on the soundtrack, because at the time I had a song that would have went perfectly with the movie. But the dude who they put in charge of the soundtrack, he did some other stuff and ended up like messing that whole process up for all of the artists, you feel me? So they basically just, I think they had like Nick Cannon do the whole soundtrack and had people write songs for him and stuff. But I ended up getting casted for the movie. So I was there on set every day. I'm trying to reach out to Spike. He like, man, I got this music. He like, man, I got a person handling that already, you
right.
feel me? Like, I'm going to try to connect you to him. But that never even ended up happening, you feel me? So basically, I just build relationships with everybody who I could on set, you know what I'm saying? Got the movie set life, the experience from that. And then from there, I started getting booked for other movies and TV shows, you feel me? So I got what I got out of it. But my main mission, I ain't do what I was trying to do, basically, which was trying to get my music on the soundtrack. It never happened, you feel me? So, yeah.
It sounds like something came out of that, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, I was, due to me doing the movie, just me and the guys, like my whole brand, we became way more visible around the city, you feel me? So, like, even though my music ain't get put where I wanted it to, like, just the image, you know what I'm saying, and the brand, we started, like, building momentum, you feel me? So, I got that out of it for sure. Like, that was the decent part about it. But I still would have rather just got my music on the soundtrack, bro. I'm gonna be real, because I don't even really like being on set. You know what I'm saying? It's 16-hour days. You feel me? It's boring. It's hard work. You know what I'm saying? You got to eat the food that they provide for you that day. I don't really like it. And I did that kind of work maybe like 3 years, for like 3 straight years after that, because I kept getting booked for all kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. But now, if somebody was to reach out and be like, yeah, we want you to do something like this, something like that, I probably would decline it unless it's like a major role, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's basically it. I got to meet a lot of celebrities. I got to meet a lot of people around the city I probably would have never met. So it was a real dope experience that you can't really pay for. Mm-hmm. So that was the coolest part about it, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes.
Now, a lot of people out here say they working, they doing something, but you always working, you always doing something,
that's
but
love.
you never see you like posting about it. You never see you bragging about it.
Right.
So how important, because you say networking got you in the door for a lot of things. So How important has networking been to your career?
Man, you know the saying, they say your network equal your net worth, you feel me? So knowing people is everything, you feel me? And then once you meet somebody and know somebody, the most important part is like building a rapport or a relationship with them. So I kind of feel like I'm kind of good with that, or people just like me naturally. Like if somebody don't like you, it don't matter who you meet, who you know. If they don't like you, they not going to do nothing for you, you feel me? So that's really the key to having relationships and knowing people, figuring out what you could get them to do for you. You know what I'm saying? Not saying to take advantage of them, but if you can't use somebody, then they're useless to you. You feel me? So you really just networking, it's all about, shoot, what can this person offer me, or what can this person do for me? You know what I'm saying? And that's basically what I try to hang my hat on, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I know you not the type of artist to just throw music out.
Right.
You literally pushed a song for how long? For a year until it got to how many plays?
I don't know if you're talking about Latrobe or Look, but like Latrobe was the first song I did that with. Like I pushed it for like a whole year without even dropping a video, and that got like 20,000 streams on like SoundCloud and all that. This is before like Spotify was popping and all of that, you know what I'm saying? So then by the time I dropped the video, everybody was familiar with the song, and then the video did like more numbers than the song did, you know what I'm saying? But recently I had a song called, well, y'all gonna play it today, it's called Look. I pushed that song for like a year till it got like over 100,000 streams on Spotify alone. It got collectively maybe like 175,000 streams across the board, you know what I'm saying? And I just pushed that, dropped the video, kept pushing the video, kept getting different YouTube accounts to upload the video. Like, yeah, you definitely, when you dropping music, I feel like you gotta at least have a budget of like $500 to promote the song, and that ain't even for the video or none of that. Like, that's just for like, push it. Yeah, like playlisting, ads, social media ads. You feel me? Like, you need to have at least like 500 to put into a song. You know what I'm saying? Just so it can grow the littlest legs that, you know what I'm saying, possible. Like just little legs, not even like. You know what I'm saying? That ain't even a big campaign. $500 is a tiny campaign. You know what I'm saying?
That's so starts.
Yeah, exactly. And that's just to, like you said, to see where it's gonna go. Like if for instance, okay, let's say you got $500, and this some free game right here. If you got $500, you take 100 of that, and then you can find YouTube curators who already got audiences built in. You just got to pay them to put your stuff on their channel, you feel me? So you might have a YouTube channel that got 1 million subscribers already, and they upload your music, and your music instantly get 20,000 views in a day. You know what I'm saying? Over time, you might get 30,000, 40,000 views. If it's decent, if it's a hit, it's going to go viral, you feel me? Mm-hmm. Then you got Spotify playlists for major artists that only feature major artists. If you got a budget, you can get on them playlists. You can pay to get on them playlists. They'll tell you can't, or you ain't supposed to, but you can pay. It costs money to get on them playlists. They tell you it's all about the curator, and if they like, that's not true. Like, facts. They gotta like your music, but you gotta pay too. You know what I'm saying? That started off at like $200. You know what I'm saying? That's $300 that you done used at your budget. You take that other $200, get you some ads on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Now you visible. Even the people who ain't following you, they seeing your stuff. Even if they ain't clicking it, they scrolling past. So that's awareness right there. That might not equate to no views or no plays, but the awareness is something a lot of people underestimate. It's just like getting a billboard on the side of the highway. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. It might not equate to plays and views and stuff, but it's visibility. So it's like if all you do is get a billboard that say Illanoize Radio, and then you put IllanoizeRadio.com, they might not even go to your website, but somewhere else down the line, once let's say like a big artist be like, oh yeah, I got an interview up at Illanoize. They be like, oh yeah, I know what you talking about. I saw the billboard on the highway. Woo. Like that's how you connect the dots. You feel me? Yeah. So then, let's say you got some Illanoize shirts at the mall. They see the shirts, they be like, oh dang, okay, they out here. You feel me? Maybe I might just want to buy a shirt. Like, but that's how it go with the music stuff. Like, it's so many ways to spread brand awareness. And sometimes it might not even connect, bro. And that be the thing about it. Like, you could spend all of this money and it still might not even work for you. So, like, that's the only thing about this music stuff. Like, the awareness, the promoting, all of that. Like, if the music trash, it don't matter how much money you put into it. It's just not going to work, bro. Like, real talk. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I don't think people understand how valuable everything you just said. Because there's people out here that wouldn't spend $20 to promote they post on Instagram, and they just automatically think they just gonna randomly make this song and it's gonna go viral.
Right.
Like, that song ain't gonna extend to half of your friend list because Instagram not even gonna allow it.
What it's gonna do basically is gonna reach like the 10% of your followers. Not even 10%. I got 4,000 followers on Instagram, and I can tell you right now, less than 10% naturally see my stuff. So I don't average 400 likes on my Instagram. You feel me? I average maybe like 200 likes. I got 4,000 followers though. You feel me? So that's less than 10%. That's like 5%.
Right.
You feel me? So if you think you gonna make it with just 5% of your following, it's not gonna work. You feel me? Unless you got 5 million followers, you feel me, or something like that. Like if you ain't got it like that, all you gonna do is spread the awareness to the people who already aware of what you're doing.
Yeah,
like that 5% who always seeing your posts, always liking your pictures, they know exactly what you're doing. So basically, what you supposed to do to promote your music, I wouldn't even promote my music to them. I don't promote my music to none of the people who like locked in like that. Like only thing I do, I post it and tell them like check me out, and they know to click. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the people who I promote my music to are the people who don't follow me, who never heard of me, who might not never came across my music. It's all about reaching new audiences, you feel me? And that's the importance of the playlist, of the YouTube curators, of people doing reaction videos to your music, because them are audiences that ain't never came across your music, you know what I'm saying? The people who know what you're doing, they really don't care. Your friends, your family, them, they might support you the first time you drop something. Every time after that, they gonna be like, oh, there go bro again with his music. You feel me? Like, it ain't that they don't take you seriously. It's just like they know you ain't. They know you. They can reach out and touch you.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Proximity.
So yeah, you feel me? So if I can reach out and touch you, I'm not really that liable to get all that excited about what you doing unless you doing something extra extravagant. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
true.
You gotta reach new audiences. You feel me? You gotta constantly do that. Like, I feel like that's what I'm good at, the best at. Like, if I had like a 2K stat sheet, it'd be like reach new audiences. That'd be like 99. You feel me? Like, I feel like I'm good at that. Like, probably even better than just rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, better than making the music. I feel like I'm better at getting the music out there than anything else. You feel me? Right. Not saying I'm doing millions of views and nothing like that, because I ain't. But with the budget that I be working with, I feel like, shoot, I'm pretty good at getting my music out there. You know what I'm saying?
And for those who don't invest in their music, do you feel like they need to start, like, you know what I'm saying? You got those people who hang their hats on, all right, this gonna be the one, but it ain't necessarily the one. I'm pretty sure a lot of artists came across their music like, all right, this it. You going off your homeboy work. I mean, your homeboy word. They saying this it, but it's really not it. You know what I'm saying? There's so much ground you got to cover, and you just broke down so much ground. You broke down getting into playlists to reactions. That's so many grounds, and I tell people all the time, make sure y'all, if y'all on the internet creating stuff, make sure you get some of this digital real estate. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
That's all you doing is setting yourself up so you can be effective. You know,
right.
Do you feel like more people need to get into that, or do you you just gonna let the wind blow with them?
It's some artists who actually don't need to do none of that. Like, it's one dude. I be watching his little music. I'm friends with him on Facebook. He a Northside rapper. And every time he don't really invest no money into his music, you can tell. He goes straight to YouTube. He upload music on his YouTube channel. He don't do none of that extra stuff. He just upload on YouTube. And he get hella views. Like, he do more numbers than me. Even with my little budget, once I put my money into what I'm trying to do, he still do more numbers than me. I be like, dang, okay, go crazy, shorty, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, at the same time, though, the type of music he do, it's like, he on the drill side of the music, so it's kind of negative, and he got a lot of ops, you know what I'm saying? He into a lot of people, so it's like the shock value, so people tuning in to him instantly to see, like, even his ops tuning in, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it be. When you make that kind of music, your ops will give you hella views. I don't make music like that. I ain't into it with nobody, you feel me? And I really wouldn't even want to take that route just to get views, you feel me? I ain't saying that's what he doing, but, like, that's the life he lives, so that's the music he doing. Right. But, like, it's some people that already got a foundation where it's like, man, buddy gonna do 20K the first week instantly, you know what I'm saying? But if you combine that with what I'm telling you to do, you'll probably do 1 million views every time, because you already got 20K locked in every time. You feel me? So if you put your little $500 into what you doing, he might have 1 million views every time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is important. But every artist don't need to do it because they feel like, man, I'm getting tens of thousands of views. You feel me? Like, I don't really need to put no money into it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it is what it is, though. You know, whatever worked for you, G. Like, even if you ain't got $500, like, some people would take what I'm saying and be like, man, well, if I ain't got $500, maybe I shouldn't drop no music. Like, you should still be dropping music, even if you ain't got
shit.
Even if, like, okay, I dropped Look with $0. I ain't have no money. You feel me? I ain't had no money when I dropped that. What I did was hit the ground. I did hella shows, hella radio interviews. You feel me? That kind of got the momentum going on SoundCloud. You feel me? So once I finally did get some money, I'm like, okay, it's the ball already rolling. People know me for this song. You feel me? It's catchy. It done hit the radio a couple times. All right, let me see what I can do to take it to the next level. All right, I'm going to get it put on the YouTube channel that I already got like 1 million subscribers. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. So that just add fuel to the fire. So then by the time the video was ready to drop, everybody knew the lyrics to the song. Everybody had already seen me perform it, you know what I'm saying, hella time. So I gave them a video that they was looking forward to see. So basically, if you don't got no money, you got to do the groundwork, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and even if when you do get money, you still got to do the groundwork, but it's free to do groundwork, you know what I'm saying? So if you broke, I wouldn't recommend you do music if you broke, but if you broke and you doing the music, you got to be out here doing something. You got to be visible somehow. We can't do shows right now, so I don't really know how to combat that. I don't know. It's just you got to up your presence on the internet.
For real, getting these DMs, getting these emails, man. Shoot out to management, something.
Yeah, something.
Be annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
I got Look queued up, so go ahead and intro Look.
This the joint Look, you know what I'm saying? So official video out for that right now, 3D animation. It's all on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music, you know what I'm saying? Don a CashOverClout, Look. There it is right there.
Yo, it's your boy Biko. Make sure you head over to the Apple Store and Google Play Store and download the Illanoize app right now. From there, you'll be able to stream Illanoize Radio live every Saturday from 4 to 6 p.m., as well as stream podcasts, watch interviews, check out the latest news, and so much more. So head over there to your App Store and download the Illanoize app.
Ill Sound Radio, we back in the building.
Checking in.
Still got Don of CashOverClout.
We just had us damn near a whole little interview off the why them songs was playing for y'all. So man, the interview for real.
That's how I be though. I'm gonna talk that shit.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Talk. My bad.
We had a few points though. What you can say, Jay?
Now, you're well rounded as far as the Chicago music scene go. Now, before COVID, you know, people was throwing the same shows every week. Now, do you feel like artists should be in tune with these shows?
Hell no.
Why not?
No, because, well, I take that back. I don't want to sound like arrogant or nothing like that, but it depends on your goal. Like, what's your goal? Like, is you trying to get hot on the scene? Is you trying to get hot on the internet? Like, if you're trying to get hot on the scene, yeah, you need to be at them shows, but you don't really. It's a good way to get yourself out there to do some groundwork, like how I mentioned earlier. Like if you don't got no money, it's a good look to be on the scene, hit the open mics, hit the shows. Even if you ain't performing, if it's artists that's buzzing around the city and they performing, it's a good look to just go there, network, show your face. You know what I'm saying? Put you on the outfit. You know what I'm saying? Look the part, and then just network, introduce yourself to people or whatever. Or if you already got a little name for yourself, people gonna recognize you. Oh, what up, bro? I see you doing your thing. Woo, like, it's just good to just mingle, you know what I'm saying, on the scene. If you're trying to get hot on the scene. If you don't care about the scene, which I really don't care for it like that, get on the internet or shoot, like, it's a lot of different ways to get popping, you know what I'm saying? But the scene, you don't really gotta participate in the scene to get your music off the ground, bro. Like, real talk, you know what I'm saying?
Now,
and before we even move forward, chasing clout from the scene is what make a lot of people have like animosity towards the city or towards the scene or towards the gatekeepers and stuff, so to speak. You feel me?
That's real.
Because when they don't get the acknowledgement they seek from the scene, they feel like they either blackballed, they getting treated bogus, they getting looked over, whatever. You feel me? When really, you really should have just took your talents elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? You don't really need the scene. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's easier for somebody to blame it on Chicago as far as why their career is not elevating or moving forward.
Right. Basically, because it's like at the end of the day, we got a small scene here, and it's very small. So it's easy for you to step into that arena and feel like you deserve to be a part of it, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when you don't get the acknowledgement that you're looking for, it's like, oh, y'all only showcase the same 10 artists, or y'all biased, y'all this, y'all that. But at the same time, that's what you wanted to be a part of. And you know they showing the same 10 artists every week, but you feel as if you can kick down the door and get in with them same 10 artists, you limiting yourself, bro. Like, the internet is vast. The city is small.
With that being said, why you think, like, artists, because me personally, I feel like the city is in a building block phase. Like, we got the ones on top. You got the ones starting their own scene. You got the ones with the scene. Why do you think people, like, want to be a part of this scene instead of, man, like, things so solo nowadays, you could do something as simple as I'm finna drop a project, I'm finna throw a show, I'm finna sell some merch. Why you think people don't build their own traction of that, and they already got like a pretty decent following in person and online? Why you think they don't take that route more instead of just adding on to the oversaturation?
I don't know. I don't think people be having a goal in mind or a big picture that they looking at, you feel me? They just want acknowledgement, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like the acknowledgement don't even be worth the energy, you feel me? Like if you going out every week at these events on the scene and you feel like you ain't getting no acknowledgement, stop going, you feel me? Like go somewhere. Like me personally, I don't go nowhere that I ain't invited, bro. Like I don't go nowhere where I ain't appreciated. So if I'm steady going to y'all events and y'all steady doing me dirty or y'all not acknowledging me, like, I'm just not gonna go no more. You feel me? Turn up on the internet, or
draining yourself.
Yeah, or it's just as cheap to throw your own event. If you got the right components around you, you could throw your own event. You can make you some money, sell you some merch. You feel me? But everybody don't have a man state to do that. Everybody, like a lot of artists, be like, I need a manager, I need a publicist, I need somebody to do my merch for me, I need somebody to pay for my studio time. Like, bro, you not finna get nowhere with a mentality like that. I pay for my own studio time. I do my own merch. I do my own shows. I do my own PR. I do everything. Like, would I like to have a manager? Yes. But I guess for whatever reason, I ain't made enough noise for somebody to come scoop me up and be like, man, you need a manager. Can I work with you? You feel me? I've had people that I ain't take seriously make them kind of offers, you know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody never came to me and was like, yeah, we finna take you to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and when that day come, you gonna know who really serious about it. Right?
Yeah, I'm already be ready and be like, because I already know what I want. So when you come to me and be like, yeah, we finna take you to the next level, I'm like, well, can you do this? Can you do this? You feel me? And if they say no, I can't even work with you, bro.
I could do that myself.
Yeah, like,
waste my time.
I got my own little money to do what I gotta do. I already got my own budget. So it's like I said with the $500, if you got $500 to put into a song, you got $500 to put an event together. If you got $500 for that, you got $500 for your merch.
Right.
You feel me? So what is your goal? Like, do you want exposure? Do you want to make some money? Like, first, figure out what your goal is first. If you want to do music to make money, I would suggest you not really do music. I suggest you get your merch first and work on your brand. You know what I'm saying? If you want the clout, yeah, you could be on the scene all day, be on the internet all day, you know what I'm saying? Follow the people you feel is important, you know what I'm saying? Try to get in their ear. But if you just trying to grow organically, you don't have to be on the scene. You can tell people at your job, tell people on your block, tell people at your school, like, yeah, I do this music, I got this merch, I do this, I do that. Woo. And if they rock with it, then try to incubate something bigger from that, you know what I'm saying? Instead of like running to the scene and feeling like the scene doing you dirty, because it's not really doing you dirty, bro. It's just not for you. You know what I'm saying? People
just like to talk about it, but like I say, we came across each other. You was Don P.
Right.
So what made you change your name to Don of CashOverClout?
Well, Don Perignon just a generic name, and it's not a good name. Like, it's not a good brand name for somebody like me. It's already something else, you know what I'm saying? And then it was 100 other people who think that they can rap and they want to be Don Perignon. So I'm like, I can't keep doing this if I'm going to elevate, you know what I'm saying? I got CashOverClout. That's buzzing way harder than me because it's 100 of us in CashOverClout, you feel me? The brand bigger than the man, you feel me? So I'm like, okay, I'm going to just not be Don Perignon no more. One day I just woke up like, I ain't even finna do that no more, you feel me? I'm going to just promote my brand. The best way to do it is just to scream it all the time. I'm Don the CashOverClout. I'm Don, my brand CashOverClout. I'm Don CashOverClout, you feel me? And it just made more sense to do it like that.
Now, explain, because you say it's 100 of y'all. Now, are some people artists? Are some people producers? Are some people...
they artists, all different rappers. I had a dude in Dallas. He thought he was doing something. It was a dude in Denver. He thought he was Don Perignon. It's Don Perignon's all over. Don Perignon in England. You feel me?
No, I'm saying the members of CashOverClout.
Oh, CashOverClout. It's people that don't even do music in CashOverClout. You feel me? Like it ain't even really like a music group or like a music type of thing. It's like just it's almost like I don't want to call it no gang because we ain't no gang. We don't gang bang. We don't do none of that. It's just like a group of individuals that I rock with, like, you know what I'm saying, that I've been around, that, you know, that I've been knowing, that I've been hanging with, like, for 10 years plus, you feel me? Nobody that's running around screaming CashOverClout, I ain't been knowing them any less than like 10 years, you feel me? So it's basically, when I came up with the name, everybody was feeling it, and everybody was like, all right, this what we doing, you feel me? This what we gonna push, you know what I'm saying? Then when I came with the merch, it was just selling out instantly, you know what I'm saying? But I'm finna start back getting into the merch. Actually, I just ordered some hoodies, so that's what I got going on now. I'm trying to get into like clothing, you know what I'm saying, like fashion, you feel me? So that's really what I'm trying to do now. Like the music is cool, you feel me? I like doing music, but it ain't really generating no real money, you know what I'm saying? I'll laugh, I told you it was, you feel me? But basically, yeah. So
how has the recent pandemic opened your eyes to the different avenues that you could partake in?
Well, the pandemic done eliminated the scene. Ain't no more scene. So if you was chasing the scene or if you was the man on the scene, that shit dead. It's over with for you, bro. Like, I done seen people who had the scene last summer, now they at zero. You feel me? They was up here, now they back down here, square one. Because they did all that work on the scene. Now you can't do no more shows. Now you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't do nothing now. Like, it's over with. So now it forces people to get their presence up on the internet more, or just get your presence up in person somehow. I don't know how, but the pandemic, it really ruined a lot of stuff for a lot of people. You can't throw parties how you used to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it messed it up for a lot of these fugazi promoters who was making money off of these artists doing these weak shows. For me, it ain't really hurt me because I always tried to do internet type stuff, you feel me? So I'm getting more views than I ever been on YouTube and on Spotify. So for me, it's business as usual, you know what I'm saying? It ain't really changed nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Now, I got Right Now queued up. Now, let's talk about that video.
Okay, shout out to my boy Nick Visual. He like a 3D animator. He do all kind of animation work, basically. He did the video for me. Y'all, we was talking about like sports and stuff like that. Y'all know how they do like NBA 2K and Madden and all of that? Like they basically take every position, like if you a center, power forward, a point guard, they take these dudes, they take a bunch of these dudes, put them in green screen outfits, you know what I'm saying, make them cross each other, dunk on each other, right. And then they record their movements in the green screen suit, and then they convert that into the movements on the video game. And that's exactly how we made this video. So they put my boy Nick Visuals, he put me in a green screen suit. He wanted me to just perform the song like I was really rapping it, you know what I'm saying, recorded that, uploaded it to his, I don't even know how to describe it, bro. Basically, he just created everything from scratch onto his computer. You know what I'm saying? It's like a video game, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's next level, though.
Yeah, and that's what everybody say, and that's really what I was going for. I was going for something that I could always promote. Even if the video 5 years old from now, not too many people going to have a video like that. So I'm going to always stand out. But I feel like he working with a lot of major artists right now. So you're going to see a lot of major artists with music videos like that. A lot of, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Even the look video, that's 3D animation. And what's funny, after I did that, and I ain't saying like I'm the first dude with a video like that, because I ain't. But once I did them videos with them, Max Ren did look. After I did that video, all the major artists started working with him. You got Dolph, Glock, you know what I'm saying? He do all their videos now, you feel me?
Hey, a lot of major artists cashed in on what people was putting out on SoundCloud. That's all I'm gonna say. Cashed in, yeah.
Definitely, man.
Yeah, they be peeping.
If you don't think these major artists is not cherry picking from the local artists, you crazy. Especially somebody like me, because I'm on major artist platforms. You feel me? Like I said, with the Spotify playlist, like I promote my music to people. I go to people to promote music who promote music for major artists. You feel me? You just gotta have a little bit of bread. Like I said, like. I try to get on YouTube channels that feature major artists. Mm-hmm. I try to get on the playlist that feature major artists. I don't want to be in the same boat as a bunch of locals. You feel me? Not saying there's nothing wrong with a local artist, but I'm trying to expand to, you know what I'm saying, the next level, bro. So if I'm just study doing the same videos with the same people that all the same people doing, I'm going to be in the same boat with all the same people. You feel me? Ain't no way for me to stand out.
Now, with the Right Now video and the look video, I feel like if the wrong songs would have been attached to those,
it wouldn't have did as well.
Right, and it wouldn't people wouldn't looked at it like, oh shit, this might be a new trend. So it's all about how you do everything. So we're gonna get into right now. And then we'll be back.
Go crazy.
Ill Sound Radio, we back in the building. Jimmy, you wanted to ask Don of CashOverClout.
CashOverClout.
Oh yeah, we ain't talk about this single Duke Nukem featuring Ace. Was it Ace Da Vinci?
Ace Da Vinci. Yep. Shout out to my boy Ace Da Vinci. He produced that joint. It ain't even like featuring him. It's like me and him. You know what I'm saying? He pulled up the beat. I think matter of fact, he made the beat. We was just at his crib chilling one day. He made the beat right on the spot. I started writing instantly. Like when we record or when we write songs together, it's like a competition. You feel me? Who verse gonna come out quickest? You know what I'm saying? Who can lay their verse the quickest? So I wrote my verse, and he'll tell you, I ain't exaggerating, like 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Laid my verse probably in about the same amount of time. You know what I'm saying? He came right behind me, did the same thing. We sent it to CB Mix Studio, got it mixed. You know what I'm saying? Dropped it. It's doing its thing right now. You know what I'm saying?
How y'all come about with the title and everything?
It's the only reason why it's named Duke Nukem is because I made a reference in the song and said Duke Nukem, and then he's like, "So what we gonna call it?" I'm like, "I don't know." You feel me? I'm like, let's call it Duke Nukem, bam. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that was dope. Cause like I told you before we hop back on, I used to rock with that game heavy. I spent countless hours playing that, boy. The sound bite on that game just timeless, bro. Yeah. Like that man used to say some shit.
Yeah, on me. No, Super Nintendo, Duke Nukem 64, all of that.
For real, all that. I had Duke Nukem Forever on PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah, but man, that's how good is that song receiving amongst your crowd?
Oh yeah, no, people love that song. Anytime me and Ace do a song, it's like an instant. People, you know what I'm saying? They attach themselves to it. Like they streaming it, they checking it out. We performing it at shows all the time. So like we got another song called 365. To me, that's the best song me and him ever did. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ryder Visual. He shot the video to that. Like I said, anytime me and him work, we just take off. He produced it every time. Like I think we got maybe like 6 songs together. He produced almost every one. I think.
You think y'all got that chemistry that'll go to the next level?
Yeah, that's my boy. Like not even on no music stuff. Like I really rock with Shorty in real life. So whenever we come, like I slide to him over, like come to his crib, and it won't even be like let's make some music. We'll just be at the crib chilling. And then he'll just start making a beat, and I'm like, I'm finna write something to that. And then we'll record it right on the spot. And then that's when you know. Everything else be history, shoot.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Shout out Ace Da Vinci.
Yeah, that boy a beast.
Now, I got 365 queued up. Now, before we get out of here, you got any shout-outs you want to do?
Shoot, shout out to my whole team, man. Shout out to Billionaire Boy Scout. Shout out to Ace. Shout out to my engineers, the producers out there, the videographers. Shout out to the whole CashOverClout team, you know what I'm saying? Be looking out for the CashOverClout merch. I give it like maybe 3 weeks at the most. The hoodies will be like in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna do the pre-orders before that, but I say at the most 3 weeks we're gonna have that merch ready for y'all. You know
was that the last material that you showed? I think you showed something on your Twitter the other day.
What's that?
Like a shirt or a hoodie? I can't remember, but it was something. It was like wavy a little bit. Like it had some wavy designs on it.
I don't know. You talking about on Twitter?
Yeah.
Oh no. What that was basically, I just bought a sewing machine last Monday, and I just set it up, and I just been like trying to learn how to use it. You feel me? And basically, what I've been doing is just tailoring all my clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like as soon as I started messing with it, I was like a naturally talented person with it. So I just been sewing anything I could. You know what I'm saying? Sewing stuff every day. So it was that hoodie was like a 1X. I slimmed it down to like a medium. You feel me? And everybody's like, oh, man, you went crazy. Ooh, you did a good job. So I feel like I'm just going to run with that. Like, start tailoring clothes, you know what I'm saying, making hoodies and shirts from scratch, you feel me, selling that. But for right now, I'm getting everything manufactured.
Oh, yeah, you own something, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to take off, bro. You know, the fashion always been heavy for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, music and fashion, they go hand in hand. So I feel like now it's time for me to start cashing in off of it instead of just spending my money. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's where we at with it.
Man, I would say if you getting cold with the sewing machine, I say make 1-on-1 pieces.
Yeah.
Go crazy with that.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to do something, bro, on the real. I'm trying to separate myself. That's all it's about right now.
All right, go ahead, intro 365.
365, shout out to my boy Ace Da Vinci on the beat, on the hook, second verse, you feel me? Shout out to my boy Eli, he mixed that for me. You know what I'm saying? Official video out right now on Perfect Plug YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them down there in Houston, them my boys. 365, Donna CashOverClout, Ace Da Vinci.